everyone, it's Geeks here once again. Today I am planning on showing you phantoms which are coming out in 1.113. Yes, this is not my 1.13 world for those who are observant. This is my 1.14 world. However, there are no changes to phantoms between the two versions, and my base here for my 1.14 world is just a little bit easier to fight the phantoms than my other one. So I thought I would do it here just to not so much that it's easier, but it'll be easier to record and show you because this is a little bit more open. I've got a couple of higher spots up that I can show you off the phantoms a little bit better. But while I was quickly here, for those of you who are not up to speed on the 1.14 changes, we have a handy little tool called crossbows. Crossbow. Now, something I only just realised, and this could be the same for every single enchant out there, and I just never ever realised, is that if I have this little sucker here and this little sucker here, it wants me to use up 19 enchant levels in order to repair it. However, if I put this little sucker here and this little sucker there, it only wants 13. Wow. That is, ta-da! Fantastic, and I will keep that in mind for the future. Very good. Die. Yay. This is my, I have shown this off in other videos before. I also built this on a live stream on Twitch. This is just my Skelly grinder setup with the bubble elevator as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And it shoots those skellies up and into the kill area very quickly. So we will head on upstairs because I think it should be night time, which it is, so we can find our phantoms and start killing them. Now, one thing I will do is I did discover a little bit of a bug with enchanting, which I have shown on another video. So I would just, that's not pretty. However, I don't want to use that overly enchanted set of pants in, and actually the chest plate. I don't want to use those while I'm fighting the phantoms, just because I want to make it a little bit more realistic. There we go. That was a bug. Well, I still don't know whether it's a bug yet. I still need to search the issues. I just discovered that I could add extra enchants in the 1.14 world, but it wouldn't make it a fair representation if I was using those against the phantoms. Now, the phantoms don't instantly appear once nighttime comes. It can take a little while for them to appear. So we may be sitting here waiting for a while. I haven't slept. Oh, I just heard one. Oh, there he is. I haven't slept in a few nights, so I should get a few of these guys. If you kill a phantom early on in the night, you will get more coming for you. Comes. And there he goes. This is a sharp 5 sword with good enchants on it, so it definitely makes killing these guys fairly easy. I'm surprised he was on his own because I'm sure I haven't slept for quite some time, and I had 3 of them flying by the other night. Are they going to be different and not all come out at once? Again, early on in the night. It must be raining somewhere because I can't even see the sun. See the moon. Of course I can't see the sun. It is nighttime, duh. So I can't exactly see how far into the night it is. Do I have a clock in here? I had a clock somewhere. I don't know where I put my clock. Not in here? No? I don't know. It'll be somewhere. I need to put it back up. Come on, phantoms. Now you do need to be careful when you're up. Oops. When you're up too high, because they will knock you off. Got two up there now. Because they will knock you. And obviously if you've got hacks and you've got anti-knockback, that will help. But if you don't, then, you know, obviously if you're sitting on the edge of a bit like this, or up on a mountain, they can actually knock you off. You would have noticed the other one got a little bit slow as it got close to the building, so definitely if you're out and you're needing to fight these, then standing up against a building is a good way to go. You saw he hit into the building then and got a little bit confused and went away. They're not the smartest things out there. Again, fairly easy to take care of. That guy there, you can see, just bumping into that building there and is stuck there. So we can just be a really bad shot and not get him. Oh, there we go. So we can just get him quite easily. So they're not, I think definitely if you've got no armor and you don't have good weapons, these guys could potentially do a little bit of damage to you. Let me take all my armor off so that we can see. But you saw with my armor on, and it wasn't even the best armor, the damage wasn't. See, even there we're talking 2.5 hearts damage from one of them. Yes, if you got 4 of them attacking you, it could be a little bit dangerous. But so there we go. So I had multiples attack me there. That was a bit dunk. Not so great, but all you have to do is duck in somewhere. They can't get you, and your Rider's Reign regen your hearts. You can hear them screeching out there. They'll all be playing around there. They will try and come in, and they might hit into my roof and things like that, but they can't actually come in and get me in here. I'm perfectly safe with a roof over my head. Even if that roof was glass, I would be perfectly fine. Again, you see that they get stuck and then fly away, so it's fairly straightforward. It's not that big of an issue, but yes, they can hit. Oh, okay. They got me there. Lost a totem. We don't want to die again and lose all my stuff. Let's pop my armor back on. That one, that one, that one, and that one. So yes, that's okay. I do have some more totems. It's not the end of the world. Again, stuck. You'll see that they do a bit of a swoop before they come down and get you. Oops. Once again, let's see if we can catch one doing this swoop. Swoop. See how they go away, turn around, and then swoop to come in. So it does give the opportunity to set up a shot on them. But when you've got multiples coming at you from different angles, at times it can get you're attacking one here and then suddenly see one hits you from behind. So it can get a little bit tricky, but now that you see I've got my full set of armor on, these guys aren't doing too much damage, and I don't even have decent armor. So one of those was only prot 2, so you don't even have to have the top tier armor in order to beat these guys off. So they're not so scary. If you'll see now, there's trails. See, I've had more. Now I've been out here longer, even more appearing. Those trails you can see as them starting to burn up in the daytime. You can't, but obviously you need to be careful. If you're not taking notice, you can definitely lose your hearts fairly quickly. Now you can bow these guys. I'm just a really bad shot, and he's burning up. Anyway, when they burn up, they don't drop anything. If you kill them, then they'll drop their membranes, which can be utilised to repair elytra. I am not sure whether or not they are removing leather as a form to repair elytra at this stage. I actually haven't checked that, which I will do so, and I will let you know. But the one other thing that you can do with the phantom membranes, which is kind of cool, is a little bit of potion brewing to get a potion of slow falling. So if I'm just going to swap out my armor while I remember, because otherwise I know I will forget and it will bug me. Okay, gone. So let's get nether wart. I already have some bottles in here. So potion of slow falling, will pop in some nether wart. I think I need some redstone. So take through the nether wart. Then add a phantom membrane. Now I did already have some of these on me, so this isn't a full night's worth, but I think I got about 6 from that. I wasn't fully killing them, so if I was concentrating on killing them a little bit more, I could have gotten more, but seriously, you don't need many. One membrane gives you 3 potions. Now this, if I've got it right, will give me an extended period of slow falling, because that's only a minute 30. Brewing is so slow, I wish it was faster. We go 4 minutes worth. Now the great thing about this is you can utilize it with tridents in order to get more life out of the flying effect you get with tridents in the rain, which is something that I will show. I've never done it myself before, but it is something that sounds fun to do. The other thing is that when fighting the dragon, and when I do eventually fight the dragon in my 1.14 world, I've already done it in the 1.13, I will show off how the potion of slow falling really helps, because obviously when the dragon can hit you up pretty high, the fall damage is an issue. Well, this basically eliminates this. When you're going exploring and you're up on mountains and ledges and things and you want to jump down, this also just makes it a little bit easier. I know I'm not doing it from a very high level here. You can see I've got little feathers in the corner there, which shows that I have the potion of slow falling effect, and you probably should have already seen that little jump off there was a float. Now what you can see here now is I can actually jump off here and it's almost and no damage at all. So it just makes everything, when you're doing sort of high level jumping off things, so much easier. It does seem to slow you down a bit. Like obviously, oh no, actually that's not too bad. I'm actually moving fairly fast. So even just sort of your general running around, I am sprinting, but that is still fairly fast. You can go running around like this and you're not going to be taking any fall damage. Yes, I do have feather falling boots on, but even if I took those off as I'm running around doing this, I won't take any fall damage. So they're fairly nifty. If you don't have feather falling fall boots, and especially early on in a game it can be a little bit difficult to get those, this is quite handy dandy. And even if I go jumping on up to my tower again, you will see round and round we go. Oops. Ew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Please ignore that. That was a dorky moment. So you see that even though I don't have my boots on, I can go jumping on down here and not have to stress at all about taking any damage whatsoever. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. Even if I go up as far as I've got 55 of those, let's add them to this one here. We'll add them all. So it's a fairly high height now. Let me just double check, have I got enough? Yep, still got a minute 30 on there. Let's go all the way up our scaffolding. Up we go. Up. Ooh, is it nearly night time again, or is that just rain still? Still can't see the sun. Okay, and I haven't tried this before, so jumping from this height without my boots on is an experiment, so we will soon see whether or not this works or whether or not I die at the bottom of here. I can fly a bit of a distance. Not even a little bit. That is pretty cool. So for those of you who are unhappy with the phantoms, they do come with a great perk, which is absolutely fantastic. So again, while I remember, I'm going to grab a totem, because so often I wander around without totems for ages and then I nearly die, and it's not a good thing. If you want to know how I managed to get totems, have a little bit of a browse of my 1.14 playlist. There is a video on there where I talk about farming totems, which is absolutely great. So thank you very much for joining me once again. I hope this introduction to phantoms is a bit of a ease of mind for when they come to your server. Thank you.